All right, YouTube, this Detroit's HPTV coming at you with another video. If you seen my video yesterday, I was speaking on how the migrants attempted to take a school bus full of children. And if you look at the other stories I've shown you, how the migrants have overran Chicago and New York and California. And it's very ironic that it's not being addressed by your candidate, Kamala Harris. She knows that Venezuela has emptied their prisons and their insane asylums into the United States. She knows, and they give her reports, that these hostile, illegal immigrants are unaliving Black Americans. Yeah, they're unaliving Black Americans. And Lincoln Riley. But the situation is so bad that we got cognitive dissonance. And it seems like most people don't care until it's at their doorstep. You know, I'm here in Detroit and I look at my social media and there's always some missing child, some missing young girl that disappears, never to be found again. And people talk about it for a week, then they forget about it. You know, they forget about the people that OD from the synthetic drugs that are coming in across their border. It's like you could see genocide in a whole nother country, but you can't even see your own genocide. You can't even see your own destruction. You can't see that your government has betrayed you and unleashed a horde of people, immigrants, into your communities and into your situations, competing with you for benefits, taking resources. And the government is not only doing that, they're giving a leg up. They're putting them in a position to be above you. So while you playing identity politics with Kamala Harris, she is ensuring that you will be at the bottom. You know, she's Indian. They come from a caste system over there where she lives, where they have the untouchables. Then the darker you are, the lower you are at the bottom of the society. That's her tradition. That's her heritage. So when you see these things, you want to ignore them. But I want to show you something. Look at this video. This is for fair use under the 1976 Copyright Act, education, and commentary, and the First Amendment. Look at this.
Chance encounter, an exchange of words, police say escalated to the shooting death of Justin Lawless and his girlfriend, Claretha Daniels.
Words should never cause someone's life to be taken.
Lawless's sister is only speaking to Pix 11 News. We are concealing her identity because the suspected gunman, Jose Silva, a migrant from Venezuela, is still on the streets.
Migrants, they come here, we have no issues with them. You know, you come here, you do what you're supposed to, but you come here and you end up taking a life senselessly.
Police say on a hot night about 2 weeks ago, Lawless, his girlfriend, and another friend were hanging out in front of their apartment building in the University Heights section of the Bronx. Apparently, migrants, including Silva, took over parts of the building, allegedly squatting there. That caused an ongoing beef with the tenants of the building. After an argument with Lawless and his girlfriend, witnesses say Silva pulled out a gun, shot Lawless and Daniels in cold blood. Their friend was also shot, but survived. Sources are telling us Silva has been in the country for about a year. Police believe he ran with a moped robbery crew that terrorized the city and was arrested at least 6 times before. And a warrant was issued for his arrest on a prior gun charge.
No type of control, no type of responsibility, no accountability for anything that's going on. And I really, really wish that we can get some type of handle on what's going on and do something about it before it happens to anybody else. No family should have to deal with this.
Now he's wanted for tearing 2 families apart. Lawless was a father of 3 children, loved by many.
I need justice for my brother immediately.
As you can see right there, candles are still burning for the victims. In the meantime, police are still looking for the suspect. You saw his picture right there in the piece. If you have any information on his whereabouts, call Crime Stoppers. The number's right there. It's 800-577-TIPS.
Now, I'm going to end on that note because every day the Venezuelan gangs and the migrants become more emboldened. Every day you turn a blind eye to the fact that we need to be united as Americans because we understand that our government has betrayed us. They have sold us out. And their whole thing is to keep that border open because that's the first stage of communism and socialism is to open it up, and then the people demand that military controls the communities, and then you'll be looking up one day and you'll be living in a third world country, but then you want to act like you didn't see this coming. Where's Black Lives Matters? Because that was a black woman. you know Even though the black man was unalived by the immigrant. We know y'all ain't gonna put too much weight on that. But you feminists, what about the unaliving of the black woman? Why isn't mainstream media talking about this? Seeing how every day you look up, they're robbing, taking something from the citizens of this country. It is getting to the point we really have to understand that we have to unite. You can't count on organizations like the Nation of Islam. They're never going to protect or serve their communities because them and the Moore Science Temple and those brothers, where are they? You definitely can't count on the church and those pastors that have already sold their soul to the Democratic plantation. So it's going to have to be the common man that stands up to protect his family and to protect his community. Because right now, the only line of defense in the black community are the gangs, are the BDs, the GDs, the Crips, and the Bloods. Because the everyday working person who's preoccupied with their own well being is oblivious to what is happening to other people all around them. So I wasn't going to keep you. I just wanted you to see this story. And you put in the comments what you think. Because every day, these Venezuelan gangs and these immigrants, they get stronger. They're feeding like a parasite off the black community. We are becoming their beachhead, their launching pad for destroying this whole country. They didn't come here for the stuff that Kamala Harris is telling you, for a better way of life and seeking asylum. They came to rob and pillage. Think about that. You've been lied to. You've been betrayed. And you're going to see it every day because every time I see these stories, I'm going to post them. So you tell me what you think based on if you've been following what's been going on with these gangs. How do you feel about this? How do you feel about it? Do you care? Was it random? Is it isolated? What do you think? Oh, I know you're going to wait till it happens to you. And then you're going to be screaming for justice. Then you're going to be screaming for somebody to pray for you and somebody got their wings. Then you're going to do all that you should be doing right now. You should be outraged that your government officials betrayed you to this level. Well, that's all I have for you today. Signing out of Detroit. It's Detroit's HPTV coming to you out of Detroit. Support the channel. Support Detroit's Black Thought and Ash Collective. Peace. Signing out of Detroit. Salute to all patriots. Keep your eye on the swivel. Like, share, and subscribe.